Hey guys, Liv again. So today's video is completely random and non-beauty related, but it's the what's on my iPhone tag / video, and I think this is such a cool and fun video to watch and record, and I've seen so many gurus upload this video. I've been watching a lot of these videos lately because I believe that through your iPhone you can kind of see like someone's qualities, like what their favorite apps are and like what are essentials on their phone. So I wanted to film this video and hopefully you guys enjoy it, even though it's kind of not like beauty or fashion related. So let me get started because I know this video is going to be super long, and it's pretty much going to be like a tour of my iPhone. So I don't know how I'm going to conduct this video, but I'll try to keep it in an organized way. So let's start with the basics. This is my iPhone. It's the iPhone 4S in white, and I got this last year for my birthday, so it's a little over a year, and I love my iPhone. I am so pro iPhone. I don't think I would have any other phone besides an iPhone. I love all the Apple products, and before my iPhone 4S I actually had the iPhone 3G in the black one, so I always had an iPhone and I love it. So this is what it looks like, and I always have a case on my iPhone. I think it's so important to protect your iPhone because one of my biggest fears is that I'm gonna drop my iPhone and it's gonna shatter. So I always have a case, and I usually buy my cases off of Amazon because they're cheap, but you can find iPhone cases anywhere. You can find cheap iPhone cases, expensive, designer iPhone cases, and my iPhone case is just a lime green hard case, and I actually got this at Walgreens last week for only $5, and I love it because it's nice and durable, and I like how it protects the side, the top, the back, so I really like this. And I usually change up my cases every couple months because I like to change the color, so that's why I buy the cheaper ones. So then when you click the little center button, you see my background, you see the time and the date. It's currently 11:06 on Tuesday, June 19th. And then you see my background, and I just recently changed my background because it is officially summer for me, so I wanted a summery background. These palm trees and the sun, so it reminds me of summer. So then when you unlock my phone, you see the first page. I have this page and then I have another page. So this first page I like to call my utilities page. These are the apps that pretty much came with the iPhone, and you have the contact, the calendar, the camera, the weather, the notepad, the clock, the map, the calculator, the settings, and all of that stuff. The most used apps on this page has to be the contacts, the camera, the calendar, the weather, the maps, the calculator, and the notepad. And I love the notepad especially because I actually record a lot of video ideas on my phone, because sometimes I just have a random thought and I have to record it. So that's why I like the notepad. And then I also like the weather app because weather has always been really interesting to me. So I actually track weather in different cities around the world. So, and same with the clock app, I like to track the time zones in different parts of the world. And then the map app is always useful just in case you get lost. And then I like the calculator, that comes in handy when I need to do simple addition or subtraction. And then the calendar app is always good to record important dates. And then I love the camera app, of course, because I love to take pictures. And then you have the photo album, and these are all my photos. And if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you've probably seen a lot of these photos because that's where I upload them. And that is all the apps on my first page that I use most often. And down below you kind of have this dock where you can store 4 of your favorite apps, and I have the phone, the text message, Safari, and mail app, and these are so vital to my phone. And the reason why I like to keep it down below is because this dock stays with you no matter where you go. So if you go to the second page, it's there, so that's why I like it, because it's easy access. Now moving on to the second page, you can see my background more because I don't have too many apps on this page. You see the pretty palm trees and the summer theme. So I like to call my second page my apps page because these are all the game apps or the apps that I purchased from the App Store, I got for free. And a lot of people say that my phone is really organized because I like to store my apps in these little blocks with different categories, and I just find that's a really organized way. You can have easy access to all your apps. So the first thing I have is the App Store, and then the first block I have is all my favorite apps, and I have Facebook, I have Twitter. I love Twitter. I always tweet. I love following people. My Twitter is LivForStyle. If you don't follow me, I'm always on Twitter. Then I have YouTube because of course YouTube is really important. Access my videos and my comments and then even watch other people's videos. Then I have Instagram. I love Instagram. It's one of my recent favorites. I like to think of Instagram as almost like a Facebook because you can post pictures, people can like it, comment, and follow you. And I have an Instagram. It's LivForStyle if you don't follow me, and I always post pictures. I follow a lot of beauty gurus and like some like random like fashion and like beauty usernames. So I really like Instagram. And then the next favorite app of mine is also one of my recent obsessions, and it's Pinterest. I'm always on it on my computer, and then when I saw that it can be an app on your phone, I have like become so addicted to it. And my username is LivForStyle and the number 1. I think someone had my username, but I had to add like the number 1 to it. So follow me if you don't follow me already. But Pinterest is really cool because you create like all these boards. So I have like a fashion board, a makeup board, I think I even have like a food board, and then you pin images to the board. So it's a really fun website and it's really organized, and I like those kind of websites because I get a lot of like fashion and makeup inspiration. And the next app I have is PicStitch, and that's a good like photo app. You can create collages with your photos and then you can upload them to Instagram or like Facebook or Twitter. Then the next favorite app I have is a game, and it's called Tiny Tower. I am so addicted to this game. It's like such like a pointless game, but it's such like a fun way to keep busy when you're bored. And you create this like hotel, and then you have people live in your hotel, you assign them jobs, you create like different stores, you gotta like stock the stores. This is what my tower looks like. It's not so tiny because I have currently 74 floors and 128 people living in my little tower. So I'm quite proud of that. So I love this game. And then the next 3 favorite games I have are Words with Friends, Scramble with Friends, and Hanging with Friends. I always play these games because it's so fun, because you can play with like random people, or then if you have someone's username, you can play against them. So my username is liv510x. If you want to play me, or if you play those games, request like a game invite with me, because I would love to play you guys, because I'm always on these games. I'm always playing with like random people, or then I'm like playing like my sister or like my friends. Next app I have is Pandora Radio. I actually don't use my iPhone as like an iPod. I actually don't have like any music on my iPhone, but I just use Pandora because you can customize like radio stations with like the artist or music that you like. And then the last favorite app I have is the Sephora app, because I mean, that's a given. I am a beauty guru and I am addicted to makeup. I always like to have some easy access to Sephora and some beauty products and online shopping. So that is it for my favorite section of my app page. And next category I have is the more games like section, and these are all games. So I have like Doodle Jump, Temple Run, Fruit Ninja, Cut the Rope, Sudoku, Angry Birds, and all those kind of things. I don't really play like these games that often. And then the last category I have is like the miscellaneous section, and I have like a Translate app which came in handy for Italian class this past school year, and I have a dictionary app, I have like my music and iTunes, and then I have a backgrounds app to like find some backgrounds for your phone. And then a useful app I have in that section is IMDb, and what you do is you can search like a random show or an actor and actress and find more information about that show or individual, so that always comes in handy. That's pretty much it for the miscellaneous section. I'm currently getting text messages. It's from my sister. She says hi. That is it for my iPhone and this video. I didn't want to go into too much detail about like every app because that would take like an hour. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and liked my iPhone and all the apps that I used, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any other video requests or tags, please let me know, and if you film this video, leave it as a video response because I would love to watch it, and I will see you guys next video. Bye!